This argument on Vinted over a £2.40 pair of jeans is the funniest thing you will see today. Listen to this. The item in question is a pair of Next Slim Fit jeans going for £2.40 and the buyer has opened a case with Vinted because they're not happy with the item. The seller then replies and says, "Hi, what's the issue with them, please?" The buyer then replies and says the issue is very clear in the photos. They're supposed to be black jeans and as you can see very clearly from the photos, they are badly worn out. I request a full refund. This is very unfair. You have offered me to return an item, so who will pay for the postage for this, as I've already purchased this item and paid for the postage. The buyer then replies and says the photos clearly show what is wrong with them. Be an honest seller and refund me as soon as possible. The seller then replies and says they are not worn out. They didn't fit my son, so they were only worn once and then stored. You didn't message me before clicking you had an issue, nor did you respond when I asked you the reason. I know I sent them in good condition. I didn't list them as new because they had only been worn once. Therefore, I'm requesting you return them. Had you messaged me earlier, then the outcome might be different, but I had to respond to the initial suspense. Therefore, I did, as I had received no feedback from you. I can't undo this now. The buyer then says, I will be contacting Vinted as I've received the item and had an issue. Look at the photos. These are the jeans you've sent. There is nothing wrong with the jeans in the photos. If I believed you had a genuine claim, then I wouldn't be asking for a return. I don't believe your claim is genuine. Therefore, I'm asking for a return. This is supported by Vinted. It's the only option they gave me, so it still stands. I'm aware people do this just to get the item for free. I'm just surprised it's happened with something that only cost £2.40. The buyer then replies and says, okay, is that what you think I'm after? A worn out pair of jeans? I've never said that I'm going to keep them, as these jeans are not used to anyone. Can you send me a return label, please, so you can have them back? Nothing wrong with that. I did not say at any point that I wish to keep a pair of worn out jeans. The fact you would deny crystal clear photos is shocking. I'm surprised that a seller would argue over £2.40 for a pair of jeans that need to end up in charity bin, not attempting to sell them when in reality the jeans look like nothing what you show in the photo. Let me make this very clear to you that I do not want these jeans. Please send a return label so I can send them back to you. The seller then replies and says, look at my listings. Anything that has blemishes or faults is clearly described and photographed. You literally marked there's an issue seconds after it was delivered. I politely asked you what the issue was immediately. You saw my message and chose to ignore it. Only responded 9.5 hours later after I'd requested a return. I gave you ample opportunity to resolve this amicably, but instead you acted how a scammer would act and didn't respond, just relying on Vinted to back you up. You're an unreasonable buyer, picking fault with a perfectly reasonable item. You will leave me bad feedback regardless of how I choose to handle this, no doubt, so it really isn't in my interest to assist you further. Send the item back and receive a full refund. End of. And no, it isn't down to me to issue you with a return label. Please read Vinted's policy. You calling me a scammer? Buyer then replies again and says, left is the photo of your listing and the right is the photo of what I received from you. Who is the scammer here? I'll be reporting you to the Vinted as you've been inappropriate language in your messages. Different light. Stop wasting my time. I've used no inappropriate language whatsoever. I've been polite but firm. Go ahead, pal. I don't care. In the end, the buyer sent the jeans back and they got a full refund. But I want to know your thoughts on this one, people. Who is in the right? Who is in the wrong? Is it the buyer? Is it the seller? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.